Welcome to 1025 TV. Like and subscribe. It's Saturday today, and just going on my usual Saturday work, exploring nature and keeping fit. Enjoy the scenery, subscribe. Let's go for a walk. I hope you had a great week. It's weekend. That's a little time to relax, to refresh yourself and get ready for the new week ahead. That's why I'm out today for normal work. You notice one thing in Abuja, everywhere you go, you see big mountains just Abuja is like this. Everywhere is full of mountains. This like big mountains like this. This is not just a rock. No, it is something spectacular. So everywhere you look in Abuja, this is what you see as mountains everywhere. I was gonna take a walk to that mountain over there. To get there, you have to cross this river, so there's no way there. I have to go towards the other side, go back to the highway and walk towards that side. I want to go there. It's be so beautiful there. But once you get there, you're gonna see the highway that leads to the airport. A major highway on this side. Major motorway. Highway. Folks, I don't know how your week is. It's weekend now. Yeah. The thing about, when you see on the camera, right? You see the mountain. It looks so close, but it's very far. It will look like so close to you. So if I calculate from here to get to that mountain, it's probably taken an hour, yeah. At least 1 hour or more to get there from where I'm standing to that mountain. Nature. It looks close though, but it's far. That's the thing about nature. It just keeps you. That's why I love nature hiking. That's how I exercise. Some people go to gym. Me, I like to go to the bushes and just go hiking, go walking, taking a stroll. Like and subscribe, and if you're home, just waking up from your bed, get up, stretch your legs. Okay, exercise is good for you. I'm out here, the sun is out, which is good. I'm gonna lose some pounds today. I'm already very well fit. Somebody was saying that there's no gym in Africa. Abroad, everywhere you go, every little corner there's a gym. In Africa, you don't have to gym. If you're here in Nigeria, there are gyms, but it's not like the way it is in the West. In the West, every little corner you go, there's a gym. Here in Nigeria, there are gyms, but it's not much. It's not like the way it is in the West. So here, the weather alone, it's warm all year round. That's a good thing about it. It's actually hard to gain weight here. Because weather is warm. and it keeps you fit. We're in Fulani areas here. Over there, they have a settlement on the other side. So, if you're in Nigeria, when I came to Nigeria, I haven't been going to gym, but I'm really, really fit. You know, you just easily lose the weight. Like right now, I'm just going to work and I'm going to sweat and I'm going to feel something on my knees. So I feel good. So naturally, you share the weight, and also the food here is better. There's more access to green vegetables. Like I say, it's cheap. You know. When you live in the West, majority of the time you struggle with weight. It's not your fault. It's the food. The food is not so. It's too many processed food. You know. Here in Nigeria, I say, in Africa, there's less processed food, and the weather is good. You know, so keeps you healthy. You know. And, when I'm in US, I have all this belly fat, but here I don't have it. My stomach is just flat. Now, I struggle with belly fat. I guess it's the food, you know. Granite? Okay, thank you. It's harvest season. So nunda aiki. Yo, afialo. So the kid was telling me, very nice kids, and they're harvesting granules. They asked I should come and take some granules. You know, this is harvest season for granules. Normally, the fresh granite, this is the season for harvest. And if you want to harvest it like really dry, ending of August. That is when full harvest seasons out. So most people are harvesting granite, man. Some people harvest granite by this time so that they can plant beans by 15th, at least by 15th August. Everything is time in agriculture. So they will harvest from 15th. People start harvesting. Those who plant early, you know. And then if you harvest too quick, if you plant your granite by April, let's say late April, you'll be able to harvest your granite before 15th of August. It will be really, really strong. The leaves have turned yellow, you know. So you can harvest then and dry it and keep it. But if you plant like late May, you cannot harvest because the granite is not strong enough. You know, people like to harvest from 15th. By 15th, they start planting their beans. That is the best time to plant your beans because of the weather. The weather is changing. So bean planting season starts by, so people will plant ending of August. You know, there are 40 days beans. Those 40 days beans are those small, small beans you see in the market, the black IP. You know, that's a 40-day. Those one at least you plant by 15th, so that the rain can germinate and have some good harvest for the year. If it is too late, it will just grow. If you plant by September, it's late. You know. Here you can see this is onions feed. This is our onion here growing in this feed. I want to show you. This is our onion. Senu? Yo, yani? Yo, yo, eh,
Kuna da aiki ne?
Yo, the ba aiki.
Ba aiki. Wannan ba.
Just picture.
Da a dudduba. Mu ma ka ga an ce za mu tashi.
Oh, to.
Haka ne? Ba za mu tashi.
Ba za mu tashi.
Aiki ya yi. Kama an rubuta takarda an ce. Mun ce wayo ba wuri yau. Wannan gida duk an ce fiw takarda. Mun ce wow. To.
You know government.
Gwamnati. Shi ya ce mu tashi ko?
Wallahi.
To za mu ba yaya ne? Ya za mu yi? Za ku ba mu fili? Ba Hausa sosai sosai.
Na sosai kada.
Sarki. To Allah ya taimaka. Allah ya taimaka. Allah ya taimaka. Da ba da iko. Sannu kaji. Allah ya taimaka. Allah kaurin zama.
So she was saying that, you know, over here, I think this place is part of Centenary City. Understand? This whole area, that area, let me show you. You see that top hill over there with that? Centenary City starts from there. That's their office. There's a little building there on top of that hill. So all these areas you're seeing, we have phase 1 and phase 2. It's called Centenary City. You can Google it online. It's a free trade zone. So Julius Berger is already working on the other side. This side and we all stand is part of Centenary City. So it has phase 1 and phase 2. You know, Abuja has phases of development, you know. So Metama is full, Guzape, Aso Rock, those places, a lot of places is full now in Abuja in terms of development. So as we speak now, they brought Julius Berger in now. They are building roads. If you go right there to the other side, you see that mountain over there. There's a building right there you're seeing there. That is the office of Centenary City. From there, they are building all the roads. They are demarcating and building roads. Julius Berger is already working now. They are building roads in for the beginning of the development of Centenary City. This Centenary City was initiated during Jonathan government. I think they're about to start development in this area. So this old mama, what she was asking me said they've brought papers to them. Like I said, the other side over there is if you go up front, there's a big Fulani settlement there. So I think they brought papers for them to sign that they are going to move them out. They're going to relocate all of them from here. You must understand that these people they've been here for years, and that's what she's telling me now. That they've got papers to sign for relocations. So once Centenary City, the new development, which is about to start, that's it. That's the major settlement over there. All these other places. Hey, Yane, yo, the major. That's the major settlement. They've been here for years, for hundreds of years. Anyway, this settlement you're seeing. So they're going to remove them, move them out, and then they'll start to build the city. I think this side probably is the phase one because the other side is the phase two. Phase one, this side should be phase two. So although they've given their notice, it's not going to be immediate. Normally, when government give you notice, it may take 5 years, 6 years before they get to this area, because the phase one of the development is about to start. So that's what she's expressing to me. They are worried now. They're going to move them out of here. Yeah. So all these areas are Centenary City. I can tell you, in the next 10 years, when you come to this place, you won't know this place. It's gonna be full of, buildings. Aso Rock used to be bush. This Guzape and all these places. This place, who knows this place? It's gonna be full of So if you're watching this video, you're a Nigerian, you're looking where to invest your money, especially in land. In Abuja, I would tell you to come straight to Centenary City. If you can just buy land here now, because most of the land are resellable, is reseller land. It's a good investment. You can actually buy it and just sell it later. Like I said their office is right there. You come straight to the office. That's where everything happens in Centenary City, right there. You don't need an agent. You come in from the expressway, you drive in straight to the office. They will take you around, give you the details, and if you have the money, it's a good land. So in the next couple of years, you're going to make good returns here. You know, especially now that the development is about to start. There are really good road network into Centenary City. They are building the inner road. Julius Berger has actually moved in. That was early in the year. They are building all the roads into Centenary City. It's going to be one of the best place to live in Abuja. And of course, it's a free trade zone. You know what that means? Free trade zone. So definitely, it's going to be free for a couple lot of tax. It's not just real estate that Centenary City for. I believe there's other development project for Centenary City in this particular area that you're saying. The whole land is empty. All this area. This is my thing. And this place, the Centenary City has the video is buffing a little bit. So they're harvesting this groundnut Everything here is being done by hand. So they will leave this groundnut on the feed for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they use a stick to remove the groundnut. It's a very tedious job. So those of you eat peanuts. So don't Aiki. Well done. Now well done. You this is groundnut. You do well small. I mean, you plant beans for you now, be? Okay. Well done. Yeah, this is how they're gonna leave it. Leave it. You can see the peanuts. There you go. Aja. They go there, so no? You bawala. Eh. No bawala. Eh. Sen sen. You eh. Everybody's curious. It's not easy. You know when you live in the area for years and suddenly you want to pull you out. Your ancestors are buried here. You can imagine that anxiety. So it's not easy. They see me now, they think, oh, the government people have come. Government is too powerful. Government, so the people, imagine you be living here for years, hundreds of years, you were born here, and now the government says they're going to remove your people here. This is your ancestral land, your great-great-grandparents are buried here, this memory. Now you want to get you uprooted for development, moving you to somewhere else, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can the anxiety, so I feel for them, because over there towards the mountain there's a big Fulani settlement here, and if you go back to the other side, they have a big community here. It means it's quite huge. And you see over there, those are some of their cows. And when I was coming, I saw some of the cows. Those cows will pass almost like 400 cows, sheep. So, but their settlement is the other side. So all these women I saw now, these are the people who live here. Yeah. So listen, yo, Nakwana, yo, Nakwana in Hausa is good money. So when you hear someone say Nakwana, it means good money. How are you? Yeah, neighbors, how are you? Yeah. The government, when they move there, they probably pay compensations. They always do that. They pay compensations, and then you decide where you want to go. In Abuja, I think they reserve about 4,000 hectares of land for ranching. So you have options. So you go to that reserve for ranching, or you take the money and go elsewhere. But you won't be here anymore. So normally, they don't just throw them out. They pay compensations. And they pay them compensations, and they give them options to go to the area which the government has provided. There's a land, most about 4,000, I think 4,500 hectares in Abuja here. So you can actually go there. All right, walk a little bit, and where I'm going, I want to see one of my house Fulani guy here. He's a chief. Before I go there, I will stop. I will stop briefly there. Then I'll off the camera. Because I don't want to invade their privacy. Aja. Yeah, Aiki. Yo, good morning, how are you? Well done. This is now most of the houses Fulani, they go to school. Even the young boys you're seeing herding cattle, they send them to school in the morning. Then in the afternoon, when they come back from school, they take the cattle for herding. That's, so a lot of things are changing. The clashes we see between the herdsmen and the farmers, because the government has not done enough to really deal with the issue, to settle everybody. That is why. Even the reserve area the government has built uh, for ranching, you go there, it's not properly developed. There is no school, there's no places like that. If it's properly organized, people will stay. You know? And if it's properly organized, we bring training in. Even young people who will come out of college, they will go cattle ranching because it's a big business. It's a huge, big business. This is business. You know? But unfortunately, the government of Nigeria has not done enough to really address this issue of farm and herdsmen clash. It's just because of land. That's what is causing the problem. You know? And of course, government neglect. Alright, folks, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Honestly, once this place is developed, it's going to be a beautiful place to live with all this amazing landscape. Alright, people, I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel.